this is maybe a funny story or a long-winded story or whatever. It takes you back 1 year in the history of embedded world, 2016 actually. To cut a very long story short, we made a complete mock-up or a complete failure of a video. Kieron, come over here. Of a video we tried to do with a company called Anaren. From the US it is, Jeff? Yes, absolutely, from the US. And we failed completely with a video. And then I said, as an editor, I'm going to make a compensation. I'm going to ask their development kit and show it how it works. From opening the box to getting a few LEDs lighting. And that worked, okay. I'm not too clever with this stuff, I have to admit, but even I managed to do that, which says a lot.
Don't sell yourself short.
Okay, we'll see about that, Jeff, what happens, okay. So it was a brilliant product, I thought. It is a kind of, let me just do this in the air, it is a kind of atmospheric happening. You have a big shell or a big library of components around you, which you just drag and drop on a field, basically. And all the interconnections get made not by me or the user, but by the software, by Atmosphere. I thought that was a brilliant concept at the time. Jeff, things have moved on with Atmosphere in the meantime. Where are we now with the product?
Well,
and where are you going to with the product?
Well, we're moving forward fast, Jan. We just announced our 2.0 version just a few weeks ago, which includes cloud hosting support. And our new strategy is to really let Atmosphere give it out to the masses, bring it to the mass market of IoT developers who are looking for a complete triple play solution of embedded, mobile, and web app creation that can go straight into deployment. And so one of the big first milestones of that was an announcement that we made publicly here at the show this week that Intel has selected Atmosphere as a development environment for their Curie BLE module.
Hang on. You're saying Atmosphere is a development platform for the Intel Curie?
That's correct. In fact, we built some demonstration applications that we're showing in the Farnell booth in Hall 3, if you want to go over and check them out.
And is it still as easy to use as it was a year ago? Kieron, you were behind Atmosphere. You are, what's your background? Because I was amazed to hear that. How did you do the Atmosphere thing?
Yeah, so my background actually is I'm a physics major, and I did a lot of undergraduate research in children education, educating kids about physics using combinations of software, experimental research, and helping guide them through a learning experience. And I kind of wanted to approach the problem of creating an IoT product in the same way. How can you educate somebody? How can you make sure that they're continuing their education where they can start off in an easy, safe place to experiment and then continue to dig deeper and deeper as their understanding grows of the product and the platform?
As I've said, Kieron, Atmosphere, be warned, if you open it, it looks kind of daunting, but it does everything for you. Drag the lines, make the connections, do the compile phase, do error checking, and even gives you advice on what you're doing wrong, if I remember correctly. And I made a hell of a lot of mistakes with it, I can tell you. Okay, so that's, you're moving maybe into other microcontrollers areas as well, Jeff?
Yeah, really this announcement and opening this up to other critical components in the IoT food chain is part of our strategy. So you should expect to see rapid releases of our product that support other microcontrollers, that add additional sensors, additional modules to the platform. Like I said, we're kind of opening it up to the whole ecosystem and the mass market of IoT developers.
I see you've got a blue bag. Oh, whatever. What is happening?
So it's it's blue Anaren, and what we wanted to do is recognize and give Elektor an award because we partnered with you guys later last year after that. After that, adventure or misadventure.
It was a great adventure.
Yeah, we moved past that and partnered together, and together with you here in Europe, as you mentioned, we're a U.S.-based company, and we do business in Europe, but our brand is not as strong in Europe as elsewhere. And what the results of our partnership together for the last several quarters has really resulted in us as a business growing our brand awareness and delivering. Through our partnership with you guys, over 1,000 BLE dev kits through Elektor, and so.
Correct. We shipped like 1K7 actually for the electronics engineers. it was nearly 1K8.
So I wanted to award you with this.
Oh my.
Yeah, but this is heavy, so be warned. I've been carrying this around all day.
It's not atmospheric.
It's not atmosphere, but I've been carrying this around. I tell you, this is a deadly weapon in the hands of the wrong person. I want to give you this award in recognition of Elektor's success in selling 1,000 of our atmosphere BLE dev kits here in Europe. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeff. It was a pleasure. Oh, you're not kidding.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Put it back in the box. Put it back in the box, please. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, this is actually, if you can see, it's an etched 3D design of that very board. So
it was atmospheric to work with. Thank you very much, Jeff. We are very honored. I had never, to be honest, expected to see this happening in practice. I think it's all really, as an engineer and an editor, it is not down to sales pitch or whatever. It is the content of this thing. It is the concept of having lots of things to choose from in your library, your atmosphere imagery, Kieron, and the library symbols and the fantastic, childish, almost easy way of working with it. It is absolutely intuitive. And I'm not a microcontroller guy. I come from an old past of assembly code and Z80s and stuff. But I was amazed to be able to drag the lines, push the compile button, and make 3 LEDs light in like 15 minutes or so. And I got only 512 error codes, but that was nothing to worry about. Jeff and Kieron, thank you very much for being around, and we are very honored with the prize and very encouraged too.
excellent. Thanks, Jan. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.